Have you noticed a whining noise coming from your engine bay that sounds like a vacuum cleaner running? Or maybe you walked out to your car in the morning and found the battery completely dead for no obvious reason. If you scan the car and find code P0414, you've likely found your problem. This code stands for Secondary Air Injection System Switching Valve A Circuit Shorted. I know that's a mouthful of technical jargon, so let's break it down. Your car has a secondary air injection system that pumps fresh ambient air into the exhaust stream. It does this to help burn off extra fuel and lower emissions, usually right after you start the car when the engine is cold. The code P0414 means the computer has detected a short circuit in the wiring for one of the valves that controls this airflow. When we say shorted, it usually means the wire is touching power where it shouldn't or ground. If it is shorted to voltage, the electric pump might run constantly, even when the car is turned off, which is exactly why your battery is dying. A really common cause for this, especially if you live in a cold climate, is frozen condensation. These pumps suck in outside air, and sometimes moisture gets in there. If it freezes, the ice can lock up the pump or the valve. When the system tries to activate, the electrical load spikes because the parts can't move, and that can melt wires or blow fuses. To diagnose this, you need to grab a digital volt-ohm meter. You will want to inspect the wiring going to the air pump and the switching valve for any signs of melted insulation or corrosion. Also, check your fuse box. If the fuse for the air pump is blown, don't just put a new one in. You need to find out if the pump is seized up. If your car has a belt-driven pump, take the belt off and spin it by hand to make sure it moves freely. This code won't stop the car from driving, but it will fail you on an emissions test and could leave you stranded with a flat battery if that pump doesn't shut off.